I think today I'm gonna see where I am. Maybe I will go get Nick Valentine. We'll see how that works out after. I'm sure I'm gonna have to sell stuff. I don't know if I'm encumbered and anywhere convenient. I might spend all day walking to somewhere instead. But if I can, we'll go start on Nick Valentine. It'll be fine. Okay, apparently, I just activated that, but I don't want to get too far. So I don't want Kent to get kidnapped just yet. We'll run around in our fancy duds for a little while. Mostly I want Kent to survive. In order for Kent to survive, you have to be able to one-shot Sinjin. Do I have a mission? Let's see how much I weigh. I don't think I can expect much better than that. Oh, you're magical!
Public is here to pull the wool out from under your eyes.
Hi there.
Hey lady, that interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
Thanks.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Damn right.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
Why just an
Stove,
ordinary piece
flip
of
size,
wood?
barrel.
Swatter is a custom-made piece of tin.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick. The bills. Huh. Forget the bills. The photographs. He never did photograph well.
Let's see what else she has to say.
Detective secretary. I'll never find another job.
Seems that that's about it. We got that.
Hell yeah.
That one worth reading?
Something wrong? Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but it's just... the detective. He's gone missing.
Nicky's missing. What has he gotten himself into this time?
Picture on milk carton time?
If only it was that simple, right? Nick disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Sweet juicy experience points. So delicious. Alright.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Yes. Yes, I am. I am that vault dweller from the paper. Alright. Saw a thing on the YouTube about how to get Swan early in the game.
We're walking right into Boston Commons. People don't come back from here.
I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. That might be enough experience points to pop me into the next level. Although I don't particularly like hurting Swan, he's just doing his thing.
Hello? I need
Wow, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? For now. I see you.
Oh, it's on!
Listen. Damn. Found you.
I guess I'll go kill those raiders.
fucking coward hides.
Such language, young lady. My goodness. See what's down here. This looks familiar. Excuse me.
No sign of him now.
I don't like it.
Hey, let's go eat. I'm starving.
You can eat when I'm damn sure we're not about to get jumped.
I got it. Jesus. Why are you always in such a bad mood?
That's why I'm still alive, and since I gotta rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, that's why I'm trying to keep you alive too. Enough yapping already. Somebody could be sneaking up on us right now.
Could it be? Oh yeah. More of you?
No need to hide. It'll all be.
Make sure there's no trap. Those raiders can be sneaky. Excuse me, my goodness. Out of my way, Piper! Probably took care of those ghouls when I did the Freedom Trail. Alright, let's go loot those two raiders. See if I can see Swan from up here. I think I'm gonna save Swan for later. I don't have a problem with Swan. He's just doing his own thing. Not inclined to killify his person.
Ours now.
So I think I'll just let him wait until
Point the way.
I can afford. I have good enough sneaking to get his stuff. You just fall off the edge, Piper. Not a smart thing to do, if that's what you do. Okay, apparently that wasn't the way to the thing with the swan. Maybe I was only supposed to be partway up the parking garage. Maybe I was supposed to get up there somehow. I don't know. So I'm not getting Swan. I guess it's not that important right now. Alright. Let's go sell some stuff since Piper's already loaded up. See if it's too late to sell stuff if I've already taken all of Cleo and Arturo's money.
Hey. Where to? Probably have something you can use. She can wear all metal. Like some sort of lady who wears metal. I'll give her some welding goggles, cause why not? I have a thought with my...
Costume? Hey, no judgments, but ain't that a kid's show?
Don't worry.
Hey
I
there.
only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Good morning, sir. How are you today? I had a thought with my head brain. Maybe I could buy a combat rifle that already has the 308 stuff. Well, like I said, my hours at work changed, so I'm trying to get on at 9 o'clock every day.
Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks of this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Today, once the,
Cash or trade. Let's get started.
get this stuff unloaded, I'm going to try and get Valentine. I'm going to keep Piper with me until I max her out, but I think I got her quest. I haven't done it yet. I'm still going to keep Piper until I get her maxed out, but I'm going to see about getting Valentine. Let's sell some 38. I hate giving to people's money. Alright. We're gonna head back to Sanctuary, dump my junk. Let's see, do I have her quest? Yes, I do have her quest. One good thing about that library is that has the book return terminal that actually has something useful. One of the book return terminals in that library has a New England Journal of Medicine, which will give you a plus 2% limb damage, I think. Well, even the not so good companions, I still max them out because it's one of my things, even if I'm never going to use it, like Strong's. I still got to get his approval so I can have his special perk. It's just the way I roll, baby. Corn, fluids, mint fruit. I, as a rule, hate companions. I will deal with them long enough to get their special perk, and then I will never deal with them again. And for that reason, I don't use dog meat, because he doesn't give you a special perk.
Help yourself.
So, you ain't gonna see me with dog meat, because companions are always getting in the way, and I want to punch them. So, I'm sorry. I'm not using the internet anywhere else in the house. Alright, let's go get Nick. Probably one of my favorite companions specifically for the purpose of the perk is I like to snipe, so I like to take care of McCready. Fun tidbit, McCready was also in Fallout 3. He was the mayor of Little Lamplight. I didn't know that until the internet told me, but I never played Fallout 3 all the way through. I tried to play Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, but whatever, I don't know if it was something to do with my play style or that would make the most sense or what, but I would lose. My loading times would get longer and longer and longer until eventually the game just wouldn't load every single time I tried to play it. So, humblest apologies for the lag. I don't know what I could do about it.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. He caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. she'll start swinging that bat of hers at your
We
face
never
and you'll have
tried
no
anything
face left.
before Fallout 3. It wasn't even really a blip on our radar until then. Well, that didn't go how I planned it at all.
Shouldn't hide. Ain't very courageous of you.
On one hand, I can understand you not liking what happened to Nick in Far Harbor, but it also does give his character a little bit more depth and some closure. It's not all bad. But there aren't really very many good choices in Far Harbor. No matter which way you cut it, it never really...
I'll only break one of your legs. Stop hiding. We'll make nice.
Yeah, don't look at the entrance.
Blue, we're not alone here.
That would just be crazy. I don't know what that guy was even looking at, the back wall.
This is it for you. Wish it hadn't come to that.
Well, there's this little room there that has the... What was the ticket counter? There's a bathroom over there. Oh my goodness. Sleepy today. I just got out of work, so I suppose I have an excuse to be sleepy. Hey, coffee. I'm glad you like it. Have you ever read these terminals in here? The form letter firing you is a nice touch. Don't worry, I'll retire as soon as I win the lottery.
That's it.
Of course, if the two little ones will be just as busy, even without regular employment. 200-year-old sweet roll. Show the people at home the terminal. In case anybody watching wants to read those. This is one of my favorite computer messages. Alright, got over here taken care of. Let's get to the bathroom. And watch out for booby traps. Well, I don't leave it up long enough for most people. Don't read that fast when I'm doing the live thing, but if anybody ever feels inclined to watch the video later, they'll be able to pause it and read it if they want. That's what I'm really shooting for. I could use my dulcet tones to just read it to people, I suppose. Well, hello, tension trigger. I miss drinking from toilets. You know, back in the good old days when you could drink from toilets. Yeah, level down! What do I want to do? Oh, I can't get that yet. Gotta get Cap Collector to have stores in my settlements. Charisma, maybe? Yeah. Hello, dead person. Mind if I take your stuff? Thank you. Alright. Turn off the light. Get sneaky again. Wait for them to come to me, so I can shoot them in an extremity. That's a good song. I like that song.
Oh, Alpine must have turned tail and ran.
Yep, totally ran away. Like some sort of tail turner.
Stop hiding. We'll make nice. Promise.
See? Now we've made nice. You don't give me any trouble, I won't give you any trouble. Building stuff. What else would I do with a can? Honestly. Turn it into a robot.
How do you find anything in here?
You look with your eyeballs. That's what I do. I want to know the pre-war people's secret of making underwear. Because aside from like ratty scraps, there is no new manufacturing of clothes as far as I can tell. Armor, yes. Clothes, no. That means all these pairs of underwear in the game, for guys and ladies, are 200 years old. And the elastic seems good in them. They're not all scraggly and broken up. Oh, my controller died. But honestly, people who made underwear before the war did amazing work. Alright, now that I've got a controller again, I know. I understand why they do it, but it would make so much more sense to either have people in ratty underwear or just not wearing underwear. Like loincloths under their clothes if they gotta have something on. It would make a lot more sense. Or like strings on the side because it's just like some fabric that's just tied up or something. Briefs don't make sense. They just don't. And how clean they are. The ghouls have dirty underwear, but the humans have clean underwear.
Psst. What can I...
But underwear and bras just do not last that long in real life. They just don't. Let's give you a pompadour. What do you think of them apples, Piper? Much better. Awesome. Okay. Gotta look in here and make sure there's nothing. Oh, look, a dead guy. I don't know why I'm focusing on legs so much. Okay. It does keep them from running, but I'm only level 17. Nobody's very likely to run from me at this point. I think it's just because until I get some better perks, headshots aren't really that feasible. It's already been 40 minutes. Time's fun when you're having flies. Get off here, I gotta go to Ace. Look into see if they sell come-alongs. And ratcheting winches and things like that. Gotta pull a couple trees up. People who had our house before us, we just get moved in January? We technically took ownership in late December, and we moved in January. And they were just horrible, horrible, horrible with the yard. Like, they would get some mulch or rocks to like put under the trees and in flower beds and stuff. And while that in and of itself isn't a problem, they never clean them out. So you will have like a layer of rock, leaves that have been there so long they have literally turned to dirt, a layer of mulch, rotten leaves, more rocks. It's just, I'm actually gonna build like a sifter like they do with on archaeological digs to take care of that stuff, because it would take so long to try and get it into decent shape by hand. So I've got some chicken wire with holes smaller than the rocks, and then I've got to get a little frame built, and I'm just gonna like shovel the stuff into the frame and just sift out the rocks. And the lady did a lot of like planted a lot of flowers and stuff, but that's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason, and we don't know what's a flower and what's a weed until it possibly sprouts, like turns into a flower, and until then we have no idea, because neither of us are really gardeners. And like there is probably an 8 by 4 by 8 or so section of the backyard that's just like covered with pea gravel. No idea why. Just lots of pea gravel right there. There's another part about the same area which they had some mulch brought in and dumped. Probably to make another layer under the tree that has rocks now, but they never like spread it out or anything. So I have a several-year-old pile of mulch in the yard. Like, come on, people. So, there's a ginormous walnut tree in the backyard behind the garage.
More, huh? Guess we showed them.
There's just a huge walnut tree in the backyard. And, it drops walnuts. Squirrels grab the walnuts, bury the walnuts.
Well, if anyone could figure out a...
So I've got like 2 or 3, 4. I have 4 walnut trees that are too big to yank up by hand and too small to chop down. I don't want to have to clean the roots out and stuff. So I'm gonna use a 2x4 and make a lever with a winch and just rip them out of the ground. That's my plan. We'll see how well it works. So I'm gonna, while I'm running around today, price out a couple logs and winches and things. But I don't have a towing vehicle. We don't have anything with a trailer hitch. We could get a trailer hitch for my car, but that would cost prohibitive at the moment, so I've got to do all this stuff by hand. We actually spent our income tax refund and removed like 7 trees that were just way too close to the house. We had a massive maple. The arborist said it was a silver maple, but between 3 and 4 feet across at the trunk, wide, and just huge. And one of the branches went out at an angle over the roof. And where it came close to the roof, it was literally less than 2 inches from rubbing against the roof. If that thing had fallen, it would have taken out half the house. Well, not only did the squirrels have a direct route to the soffits, but we also had, like, literally the trees rubbing against the house. We had, you can still see, it's not damaged, but you can see where the trim is banged up a little bit, the metal trim, where giant pine trees were just periodically thumping into it when it got windy enough. It was ridiculous. We had to, I think we took out at least 6, I think 7 trees. Okay, Piper, you gotta carry more stuff.
Hey, what you got?
I'm gonna take that pompadour off because it's weirding me out. I also, the gutters were a huge mess because God knows how long of pine trees. Needles dropping in them. I don't think I'm going to be able to give her enough to be unencumbered. Awesome. Alright, it's going to be encumbered. We actually had a squirrel in our wall that we had to get somebody out. If they're done properly.
When they open the door, why is that thing so loud? Hello? That you, Skinny?
Yeah, it's me, Skinny.
Darla?
It's also me, Darla. If your roof is insulated properly, you shouldn't have too many ice dams. And then they're generally strong enough that they can handle the ice that gets in there. I don't know, gutters are pretty common around here. And we do get some decently cold days.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
You won't carry anymore, Piper. If you'd be encumbered, I'd letcha. Like, pile up the stuff and be like, okay, slowly walk back to town. Oh, it's almost time for me to go. I don't feel like I've accomplished very much today. Well, I'm not playing survival, so I'm not getting crippled. I'm just walking very slowly. This fault's for the 99%. Alright, let's go kill some more triggermen. One fortunate thing about this house, even with all the extra stuff involved, one good thing is that I am literally within walking distance of an Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware's never been my first choice, kind of a Home Depot sort of guy, but like 150 yards tops to Ace Hardware. So, never really shopped there before this year. Now I've got a membership card.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what you get for seeing me. Instead of getting a good nap, I have to go to a coworker's going away party later today for lunch. It's just got a lot going on today. More than I ever want for a Friday. Okay. The time is just about up.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
Get to the next closed door. And then I will get off for the day. There's a sudden exploding head syndrome. Also been very slowly digging up all the weeds. They just never did anything behind the garage. So I'm cleaning that up. We've got to get ready for the 2-year-old's second birthday party. It's easier to say 2-year-old, but she technically won't be a 2-year-old for like 2 weeks. First week in August. I'm working on ruining my knees enough that I need knee pads. I just get my pants filthy. Alright. That's all she wrote for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you all again soon. Like, subscribe, and all that nonsense. Have a good day. Somebody else got on just in time for me to leave. I'm happy to see you came, but I just finished my session, so you can go back and watch the video. I'm on every day at 9 if you want to come back and check me out. Or not every day, every Friday at 9 Eastern. Have a happy day. Bye-bye.